So President Carter, thank you so much for being here in Seattle with us.
People, don't realize the great achievements that have taken place. And, I'd say right in the top 10 is what you've done at the Carter Center.
So we started out with 3.5 million cases of guinea worm. We're down now at this moment to 4 cases
Amazing.
Among human beings. And it's inspiring to see how those people, if they give a little bit of information of what they can do to improve themselves, how courageous and dedicated and hardworking and confident they are. So we tend to underestimate them sometimes just because they suffer from poverty and deprivation. One of the most gratifying things in life is to go to a village that had almost a third of the people in the village suffering from a disease. Go back a year later, 0 guinea worm.
Well, Melinda and I had so much fun coming to see you in Plains and see where your farm had been and see all that furniture you built and the art you did. But one of the most incredible things that I've always wanted to ask about, I didn't understand until after we'd seen you. I read your book, Life at 90, yeah. And you talked about the woman who greeted us and her life story and how you met her.
Yeah, so you introduced us when she answered the door at your house, and then you gave Bill your book. And so we're on the beach a few days later, and he's reading your book, and he said, "Melinda, you have to read these 2 pages. That's Mary, who we met at his house."
Yeah.
Well, Mary Prince. Mary was a prisoner in for life who was assigned by the prison bureau to take care of Amy. Amy was 3 years old when I was governor. And when I got elected president, I got permission to be Mary's probation officer. So we took her to Washington with us. She lived in the White House for 4 years. And now she's still with us. And
Wow.
She's a member of our family. We go on a family vacation, Mary goes. When anybody in the family has a child, which is quite often, Mary goes to take care of their newborn, new Carter, So, and she takes care of us in many other ways.
Oh, that's incredible.
Wow.
We love Mary just like we do each other.
You and Rosalind, as you say, are about to have been married 71 years
That's
this
right.
year. Tell us what some of the keys are to a happy and healthy marriage over that long period of time.
We have a couple of rules that we follow. We give each other plenty of space. She has a lot of interests that I don't share. We get together whenever we can, but I have a lot of interests that she doesn't share. And secondly, we've had kind of a standing rule that we follow pretty meticulously, sometimes with great difficulty. That is not to go to sleep angry. We have a lot of arguments. We have, 21 grandchildren and 4 children, so we have a lot of arguments about our family even. but we try to get over that argument before we go to sleep.
And you mentioned you're working on a new book?
I am. My new book, which will be my 31st, will be about faith. And the faith that I think every person is a person of faith. I think faith is a challenging subject. I have not started much on the book yet, but I'm already reading and getting ready to start writing.
You're such an inspiration to Bill and me and to our entire foundation for our work. So we're so appreciative you're here for the annual meeting.
Well, it's been delightful for me. Thank you for letting me come.